Action.
Action. All right. We got so much important information, I actually wrote it down. So, today is officially the first day of the Charlie Murphy Turbo Mustang LS Nasty giveaway. So, for those of you guys that don't know, we are giving away a 5-second Turbo Mustang. We just went 580s at 122. SN95, Holley Performance, Terminator on there. What else has it got? It's got 88mm turbo, power glide transmission, Strange Engineering 8.8 rear.
Boost control.
It's got Holley boost control. I mean, this thing is a 1000% muffin cap peeler. Your hairline is going to be worse. Who's got bad hairline around here? Than Logan. It's going to be worse than Logan's hairline. Where is he? He's nowhere to be found. So these are the details for the giveaway. If you guys want to get entered to win a Turbo Mustang, you have to go to lsnasty.com, which is the first link in the description below, and that will take you over to our merch store. We got a bunch of brand new merchandise up there. We got socks, we got hoodies, because I know it's getting cold. Everyone says they want hoodies. We got badass hoodies, and we got a shirt to match the hoodies. As of right now, we got face masks, stickers, key tags, shirts, hats, hoodies. We got it all. We got the fries that'll cross your eyes. We also have a new feature on the website, which is the past collections tab. Now, over there, it's first come, first serve. It's all of the shirts that I've done previously, if I have any left in stock. At this point in time, while we still have some stock available, they are double entry. So if you want to get some double entries early, you can. Last giveaway, I did a bunch of double entries, triple entries. I might just keep this one simple. Our past collection stuff is double entries, limited quantity, get them before they're gone. We got a bunch of brand new badass merchandise. Plus, I think I have 2 new shirts, which I'll release during the extent of the giveaway. The giveaway's end date is November 13th-15th. So depending on what flavor of the month it is, you know, or how I'm feeling, we might extend it a day or two. But if you guys want to get 1,000, well, I can't say 1,000 horsepower, sorry, 5 seconds. Might not make 1,000 horsepower, but goes 5 seconds in the 8th. If you want to get a proven 5-second street car, go down to lsnasty.com, get your merchandise, get entered to win. Now we're going to go check out Bradski's badass 240 LS swap muffin cap peeler. First try. All right, before we get started, I heard the giveaway vehicle fire up. Oh, Logan, come on. Come on, really? Some people, they just have that trait. So they just they could stall anything.
Your child. The grass is about overtaking the hose pipe. So we're running up to the car wash.
I just washed it.
I'm washing it.
All right, guys, here it is. This is the giveaway vehicle. Listen, someone watching this right now
it's gonna be dropped.
It's gonna own this. It's going to be theirs. What? I said today's video is about a 240 and now we're filming everything else but a 240.
Everything minus the 240.
Damn, look at that turbo spinning right there.
Up to the car wash.
Oh, are you following them up to the car wash?
Yeah, I thought we were.
We are?
Yeah, get some on-street action.
I mean, should we make a video driving a 2,000 horsepower Corvette on the streets? We can say it's 2,000 horsepower. It's the same motor that's in that thing. That thing makes 2,000 horsepower.
That thing makes 2,000 plus.
Yeah.
2,000 plus. So this thing ought to make at least 2,000.
It should.
It should. It really should.
We're going to the car wash.
Well, I'm going to car wash. What about you?
I'll take my truck to the car wash. I think that thing's got some dead tags on it. I mean, if you want to pay the fine, Logan, you can, but...
I know I'll pay the fine.
He's got 25 people.
I have no problem paying fines.
And we know.
Hey, they ain't got nothing on me because I cut it off.
Oh my god.
Alright, Chris, for everyone that doesn't know, what's the setup on this car?
I forgot.
You ain't got any grudge lingo? 305, one kit.
I don't have double hump heads or camel hump bottoms or anything like that. It's just an old stock LS2.
Old stock. Man, Ben, he got one of those LS2 Z06s, the C6 LS2.
Wide body kit.
Yeah.
Z06
This is actually a C5 that he has converted over to C6 appearance.
Isn't that, what's those tops got the single top? Was it F what?
FRC, fixed roof coupe.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fire this thing up yet or what?
It's on methanol.
It is on methanol. So guys, don't freak out. It's got a mechanical fuel pump, so it might not start like right up. It's gonna turn over a bunch. All right, if you guys hear a hellacious rattle, it's the torque tube. It's got an all-billet torque tube. God dang. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program of Jason Brazzel doing a ladder bar on a LS swapped black sheep bottom end 240 drag car. All right, guys, here it is. This is Brad's 240, and as you can tell, it's not your drift 240. No drift tax on this. This thing is set up for drag racing. Brad, when you bought this car, talk to us a little bit about the setup. What was the setup when you got it? Where'd you go to get it?
Well, I drove to southern Alabama to the Gulf Coast. About 10-hour drive. It was set up with a small block Chevy nitrous motor and a power glide. So, gonna keep the glide set up in it. Already got the cross member and everything for that. But we're gonna have Jason do a mid plate and front plate on it and get all that done.
Tube front end.
Tube front.
And then a fancy, nice rear end. You got a 9.5-inch rear end. It was a long time ago. It was on the channel.
Yep.
You got it from Forrest.
Yep.
We just got you a badass strange third member, so we'll talk about that. And you're doing a ladder bar kit.
Yep.
So.
It's already ladder bar with a 9-inch, so it's already straight axle car. So we're not gonna have to do a ton of fab work, hopefully, but you know.
Hopefully, see. Jason's over there like, I'll do it all. I'll do it all. I don't care. So, all right. Well, here it is. As you guys can tell, it's a. I mean, obviously it's a 240. He had the little fender exhaust out there before. This thing is. It literally, I can confirm by pushing it, and it's got a spool in it. It weighs almost nothing. Legitimately, almost nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
So.
It's super light. It's crazy. It's super light. So.
Ladder bar, Fab 9, piece of cake.
Yeah, it's getting the. These ladder bars are a little different. It's getting the extremes. So you actually have to make the bars. You have to fab the length of them and stuff. It's the same set that we put on Forrest Kennedy's car and also on the Bull Marrow. So it takes a little more work to get these done, but you actually have adjustability with these as far as how far your bar length is and stuff like that. So I like them. We've had good luck with Forrest's car with it, so try to push them on. Let a couple other guys try them, especially when you're on radials. So.
And that's what this car will spend its life on. So we're gonna get up on the lift. If you don't mind, just talk to us a little bit about what you're gonna do there with the ladder bar kit wise and everything, and we'll show him some parts because Brad's got a bunch of nice parts for it. He does have a black sheep bottom end that's going in this. We got the black sheep camshaft, so stock block black sheep aluminum rotted deal. So it's gonna make plenty of power. Force inductions, 94mm turbo. It's gonna be on Holley EFI, so it's a proven setup. And this chassis is a whole lot lighter than the black sheep.
Yes, a whole lot lighter.
So, Brad, muffin cap's about to be peeled.
I'm going to have to do some neck exercises.
Your hairline's going to look like... Pull it back. Ooh. Pull it back one time for him.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Hit it for me, Phil.
Sing it. God, you are a silhouette right now, Bo. All right, well, these guys are getting this up on the lift. We got some parts here. Logan, pop the cover off this thing. We know what's in here. It's a unit. It's a unit.
I just want to say I appreciate Brad for the plastic container.
Yeah, Brad, we couldn't wait. We had to get our own plastic container.
We should have waited another 3 days.
This right here is a badass, strange ultra case. And it's got all the goodies. It's set up with a 40 spline spool. It's got 9.5-inch ring gear. It's a 370 gear. It's got this nice strange yoke on there. This is actually like an upgrade from what I run on my cars. I just run like the Ultra S case, the aluminum bolt through. So this thing right here is beefy, and it's set up for the 9.5-inch ring gear, which is known to live a little bit longer. So with Brad's car being so light, and this thing having the 9.5-inch ring gear, it shouldn't be should be no issues for. No, this gear will literally live for like 30 years. I mean, this gear will live forever. When you get to making a bunch of horsepower on that 9-inch ring gear, you do run into some wear issues where you could literally break a gear, or you make a bunch of 60 foot real hard. It gets a bunch of wear on it. But this thing is definitely overkill. In here we got the Fab 9 housing. Look at that thing, boy. Back braced. So this is when this company right here, they made the rear end the wrong length, and it was way too narrow for Forest deal, but it's perfect for Brad.
Little tiny Nissan,
little tiny rear end, but it's set up so it's a Fab 9, set up clearance for the 9.5-inch ring gear, 40 spline axles. You can get some strange brakes with the little flange that bolts on right there, and sorry, the axles already have that on there, so put the axles in there, bolt everything on, and you're good to go. So this is a nice unit right there. And then in here is this that Applied Racing. Yep, that is the Applied Racing. That is the ladder bar kit, and we'll open that up. We'll let Jason talk about that. And yeah, I mean, altogether, it's the best of the best parts wise, and I mean, it should go in there nice. What do you think about ride height? Are you gonna like slam it on the ground with it, or what?
Is that a question?
If it's not sitting in the weeds, I'm not messing with it.
If it's not, I don't want to pay for it. So.
Hey, first day of the giveaway, what do you got to tell the people?
Hey, you ready to bend your neck?
How many people are watching this video that are not ready to have their muffin cap peeled back?
Definitely not ready.
I don't think people realize how fast.
Can you imagine if somebody actually gets this car and makes something of it?
What do you mean it already is something? It goes. It's a 5-second car.
They like make it a 4-second car. Like they continue to build it on this platform.
It'd be wild.
That's really what our giveays are on.
Yeah,
it's a starter platform. For
yeah, the giveaways are not like turnkey done. It's a project. It's a foundation. We want to see you do more with it. So, Brad's opening up the Applied Racing stuff. Look at all that. They're all your Heims. Look at these. Look at look at this.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Look at this beefy Heim and rod end.
The bitches come out back in the day, not boosting the stage.
Damn, that thing is serious, Bo. God, dog. Damn, Jason, this is some serious stuff, huh?
Yeah, these bars are
I
big.
love those kits. This will be the third one I put in, and they're top notch.
So when it comes to like 4-link stuff, ladder bar stuff, what makes one better than the other? I mean, just better parts, better Heims, bigger Heims.
The quality of them, and really just all depends on, like most of the companies, if the brackets, if they're cut right and all this stuff, you know. So I mean, I have a lot of luck out of Quartermax and Apply Racing, and might be some BPF ones coming soon.
Oh, all right.
Ooh,
All
is this a back half car?
Yeah. So Jason, why don't you walk on here and tell us what all is going on, what changes are going to be made, and what everything is. So what's going on?
We're definitely keeping these. This is a classic. No, no, this whole rear end.
Oh wait, I'm gonna cut you off before we get started. Explain to everyone what the difference between a back half, like a 4-link car, and a ladder bar car is, because they're both considered back half.
They're both considered back half.
Two different
cars.
styles.
Just for the sense, right here is, see right here where the factory part of the car has been cut off and has been added. Everything here has been modified. It's totally aftermarket. None of this is stock flooring, which you can keep stock flooring, but in this case you couldn't, the way they've got it made. So anytime that a car is cut off, usually behind the front seat or so, back is a back half car. Ladder bar, 4-link, it doesn't matter. Either one, it's still considered a back half car.
Now what makes this a ladder bar opposed to a 4-link?
Well, ladder bar only has 3 points on it here. You've got 2 on the rear and 1 here, so it already pulls your instant center on this one. Compared to a ladder bar, you have
compared to a
4-link, you have an upper bar and a lower bar, and so you can change the instant center, the anti-squat.
So a bunch of adjustability with a 4-link. the ladder bar stuff has come so far. You really ladder bars. Like I'm gonna do a 9-inch in that, and we're gonna do ladder bars.
Yeah, it is what it is, and ladder bars work really good. You just have more adjustability with a 4-link car, so you can fine tune it a little more. But I mean, I know guys that have been, extremely fast on ladder bars, so it's kind of a personal preference, and it's cheaper to put ladder bars on a car.
It's a little bit more cost effective, and I think it could be a little bit simpler. I know the 4-link stuff, you have so much adjustment, it could be very confusing. Yeah. So it, for a lot of people, I would say the ladder bar stuff is probably what you need.
It is, and I mean, like I said, even on radials, had a lot of good luck out of it. I mean, Forrest car, first time we ever took it out, went right down. Mm-hmm. So what changes are you going to make going from the other one? Obviously, the brackets change a little bit, and the bar size is going to be massive, along with everything. This bar is actually going to come out. It'll come with I think it comes with the kit here. Yep. This one will come out because what I have to do is kind of get a range on where the transmission is going to sit and how far it's going to drop. That way, once we get kind of like with the Vet, one that separates, you don't want the drive shaft hitting the drive shaft loop or the cross member. So we're going to have to, kind of get a rough estimate on that, depending on what shocks we're going to run. So what we'll do is once we get the rear end built, which will be first, we'll put the brackets on it, and we'll go from those top eyes and measure to the full extend on, say, a 9-inch shock. Mm-hmm. And then we'll pull a string and make sure that this isn't going to be in the way. Once we get that done, then we'll come in here and we'll put the cross member in with the brackets. Man, it's a pretty decent setup. You kind of bolt it in and kind of square it off, and
so it's not easy. You can go over to Uncle Billy's shop at one night and just slap it on in there. But
I mean, you can, but
Uncle Billy better have his shit together. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, or he might be paying me a lot to try to get it fixed.
So there's nothing. I mean, this is what, Brad? This is like a 31 spline. 33 spline, 9-inch. So I'm sure it would do the job. But I mean, hell, when you get your chance to get your hands on a it's like a 513 gear.
514.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Phil, you be turning all the RPMs.
Huh? You want to flip backwards? Put that rear end in there.
So there's nothing wrong with this, but when you get a good deal on a Fab 9.5 inch, you really can't beat it. So, God, you could hear that Vet.
We know who that is.
Look at the difference in the size of these bars and these joints.
Yeah, I mean, they're absolutely massive. One's set up to go fast, the other one's set up to... Is this really called a Jegster?
That's the Jegs brand ladder bars.
Hey, I mean, it works. It works.
This is going in the G.
The Jegsters?
Jegsters.
You're just going to take the Jegsters right out, the whole... You literally could just... Literally cut this out, cut that out, and weld that right in the G. We're going to call you the Jegster.
Me and Phil got a little something worked out.
All right. All right.
You're sponsoring Phil's builds?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna. I get to put a picture of my face on the side of the door.
All right. Well, we're gonna check back in with you as you get working on this. This is a little rundown. So this is what we got going on.
We got a small block nitrous car pulling in. Hold
Gotta
on.
listen to that thing. Here comes something.
Yeah, he loves to clear that thing out.
He's telling you to move your damn truck.
So we are going to check out the progress on this, and you guys will see the finished product. I can't talk. The finished product when it's sitting on the ground, nice and low, and you're also doing some other things. You're going to get a motor set up in there, motor plate, mid plate, tube front end. So pretty much like the majority of the chassis work done, so you can really start building the car.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we're definitely on the way. We got Wes pretty well squared away, and now we'll get him. And of course, I got to get back on Phil. Poor Phil, I've been putting him to the side, so I got to get back.
That zoom is your demise, Phil. The zoom, dude. The zoom.
I'm like the redheaded stepchild.
All right. Well, if it wasn't for Jason, we'd have no room in the shop because you're just pumping out work. If you guys need any chassis work, fab work, ladder bar, 4-link, turbo kits, there it is. Brazzel Performance Fabrication. Dude's a billboard right here. There it is. Hit him up. Hit him up on Instagram as well and get something set up. I know you're booked out, but you're good. Track tuning, chassis setup, shocks, anything you need. Jason will take care of you. So thank you for your hard work.
Yes, sir.
And Brad, excited to see this thing get rolling here.
Yeah, me too.
If you understand, you know.